need to be ready and prepared and beautiful for all those wonderful people in the chat.
Yeah, of course.
Let me mute this a little bit, right?
I'm fine, thank you.
It's like we have a huge quest today. We have so many things to do, so many things to discuss. We need to look at least beautiful, right? Because people react to how you look and how you smell. So no stealth for me today.
I always thought that it's the quality of the game that matters, but okay.
It's the quality of the presenters.
I
always say no matter how good your idea, you need to be able to sell it.
Okay.
So it's all about.
What's your profession in our company?
Professional shit talker.
Okay.
Hello guys, nice to have you in our, what is it now, third dev stream already.
Yeah.
The time to release, or the days to release, are getting closer and closer and closer. Again, with me is the wonderful and beautiful and multi-talented Prokop Jirsa, our lead designer at Warhorse Studios.
Yes. Hi guys.
Hey, there you go. Not only responsible for KCD2, of course, but he's one of the old guys, same as me. So don't worry.
I'm here for a little longer.
Yeah, you are here for a little longer. So
it's going to be 11 years.
Yeah, together we are 22 years in the gaming.
Ooh.
That is taste. This little bitter taste. We left. What I'm 35 now, so almost a third of my life is at Warhorse Studios. So
that's crazy. That is.
Thank you. And all we got is this wonderful pair of socks.
Yeah.
So thank you for that. So how is everyone? I hope you are doing good. I hope you didn't do the same mistake as me, getting too fat over the Christmas period. How did you celebrate? Everything good? Or let me phrase it differently. So the Christmas time was the last moment of silence before the review codes go out. Yes. So how?
Oh man, I was just continuously playing KCD2 because I was like kind of nervous, what the reviewers will say and what will the previews will look like, and it was a good time because the game is good in my opinion, but you will have to say, guys. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I was pretty nervous.
Yeah. So I said it, you said it. So we already sent out. It's a bit tricky. So okay, here's the thing, right? So theoretically, it's review codes. So I will tell you now all the details of our crazy minds and how we came to and the conclusion how we want to do things. So first of all, you know that we postponed the game into this year. Unfortunately, we wanted to release last year, but yeah, reasons, right? Now we had a precise date, but at some point we said, hey, listen, you know what? The game is actually pretty good, and it's in a really good state. So why not jump ahead of the not train, but ahead of time, kinda, and try to give the reviewers and previewers the time to discover the game, because you probably saw it already. KCD2 will have easily 100 to 120 hours, maybe even more. Really depends on how you play the game. But if you rush through the main quests only, maybe it's 50s or 60s.
Yeah, it depends. The game. We value the time of our players, so. It's not necessary to spend 100 hours in the game.
Of course
if you just want to enjoy the main story and big cutscenes and big story moments, you can rush through it much faster than 100 of hours. But it is a chunky game.
But no true gamer would rush through KCD, because I think KCD is all about the details. And today we will go on a quest, on one of the quests that you might have eventually seen already, at least parts in the previews, because it's from that preview location, right? We will tell you a little bit about where we are and why we are there and so on. But generally, I think it will be really cool and will show you exactly the point that we, take things a little bit slower here and there, but just put way more emphasis on the immersion and that you are really part of that world. And that is, I think, really crazy or cool in a way. But back to the review course. So they were going out then on December 2nd, 3rd, 4th, somewhere there, very first week of January. Not December. Did I say
January.
January, sorry. January 2nd, 3rd, 4th, somewhere there. And the idea was as follows. So preview, or like media and some influencers were supposed to get the code. That code is already the review key, so they keep it until the day of release, and they will write their preview. But they were allowed, if they were quick enough, to have some kind of first impressions videos already releasing from Friday the 10th. And I'm pretty sure that all of you guys saw at least one of or most of you. I heard a lot of people who said, I will absolutely not watch a single thing.
Yes,
then I don't think that those same people are right now on our chat, so on our stream. So you probably saw the impressions, and what should I say about them? Honestly, they were amazing. Everyone in the team, and believe us and trust us on this, were like extremely nervous going into this situation, like giving away the code for a month before release, and then again we worked on that game for 6 years more or less, some even longer, and then all of a sudden the bird leaves the nest, and then
it was amazing because the embargo was lifted. It was pretty late in the evening in Czech Republic where we are, and you could see in the offices so many people just watching, staying into the night, just watching every little tidbit of the information, how our fans like it, what they don't like, what they prefer, what's surprising for them. It was crazy.
Yeah. So all of a sudden, everyone stayed longer at work to just watch together and watch parties and whatnot. And I think, again, for you guys out there, for the fans and the community and everyone who's supporting us and conveying the message and putting the likes out and the nice comments and everything, we read all of the stuff really, and it helps. It helps a lot. It helps us to create a better game that is a game that is made by us, from gamers, for gamers, and it's there together with you, with the community. And I think this is visible since before Kickstarter already, with Kickstarter, and since that time, I think generally that is a very, very important thing for us. So let no one tell you what to like or not to like. It's only up to you and up to the gamers, I guess, generally.
Let's show them some game.
Before we do that, I have a few here and there information for you that are not directly about the game per se, but they will tease you what's going to happen tomorrow, for instance. But before I go there, because it's quite a big thing, I love it a lot. I think you guys might already know what I'm trying to tease. But we had this world tour going on, so we were really taking KCD pretty much literally in a backpack, flying around the world, going to the furthest destinations I've ever been to, like Sydney and Hong Kong, not Hong Kong, sorry, Shanghai and so on, and showing the game to press and media and community who are not familiar with this game of culture or time of period or whatever. It was super interesting to see how they reacted, and all of them were super interested and intrigued. And I think again that shows, and that's great. So the thing I wanted to tease, first of all, let me put the music down because it might interfere with what I'm trying to tell you or trying to show you, is our beloved Hans and Henry are coming back. So Tom McKay and Luke Dale, the live action series, which was a huge success. And let me tell you guys, and now the publisher will be angry at me. The publisher said, don't, it's too cringy. Nah, people will not like it. But I told them, of course they will, because we know what you like and what you don't like. So Hans and Henry are back, and we have a new episode that is dropping tomorrow of the live action series, and we have a little trailer for you. So see you in a second.
My word, that is fucking impressive.
Thank you for having us, and I promise you we won't get in your way or make any unnecessary noise.
Luke. Tom, let's go explore. No. He only gets into trouble. Again.
Bollocks, when have I ever done that?
So yeah, 6 p.m. Prague time converted to your time. New episode of Henry's or Luke and Tom's shenanigans through. First episode was in Gutenberg. Second was the fighting, the art of fighting, and the third one will now be about the music. Together with Jan Walter, a little spoiler here as well, who's our composer. Genius composer of both games, first game and the second game. And especially Luke again got into trouble while they were trying to record it. And you need to know, this was an act, that day they were in this concert hall, this was an actual day of recording the soundtrack for Kingdom Come Deliverance. So this was not staged or nothing. They really went there and they really did shenanigans, and it really was problematic, let's call it like that. And but I guess everyone loves them, and so do we. And
it's amazing they're with us also for since KCD1.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that is true. Tom, of course, big actor, he just released a new series on Netflix. I don't know if you Senna. So if you want to see Tom McKay in something else than Kingdom Come Deliverance, Senna, Ayrton Senna, or only Senna?
Just Senna.
It's just Senna on Netflix, so check it out. I think he's the coach or the manager or something.
He's manager of one of the teams.
Manager of one of the teams, so check him out. Say hi from Warhorse, from Toby and Prokop, if you comment on something. And Luke, of course, he started to work on music videos. He did some documentaries, and now he's back in acting, as far as I know, with agents and everything. So, and of course, Luke is probably the most active non-Warhorsian on social media.
It's amazing. It really shows he
Luke,
likes the thing.
that one's for you.
Sure.
So okay. I think that was the most important part. But since that's the last thing I promised before we start the game. So
show us the game.
Yeah, it's coming. Don't worry. But so music, right? I mentioned Jan Walter, and tomorrow this episode will be about the music. And we got a lot of questions, of course, like, is there an original soundtrack releasing at some point? Will there be like a vinyl or something? And of course there will be. I don't tell you when exactly, but right now we are in discussions with printing the vinyl. So for the fans of like classic vinyl discs, there's something coming for you. And of course the original soundtrack will be released at some point on the Spotifys of the world and everything where you want to have it, and probably even on Steam, as you know it from KCD1. No precise plans yet, but it's coming very soon, so you can like the bangers of Jan Walter into your ears. Okie dokie. I will try to not break anything by moving the mouse here. That's the wrong mouse. That's the right mouse. Moving the mouse here, clicking here, and then clicking the button that is called Game plus Cam. Amazing. And now you guys have to tell me if the game audio is good enough. Now, of course, it's quiet now, but give me a second. So which one? Do we continue or load? I forgot.
Just load, I think. I think there should be just one, but to be sure, load this one.
Jaunt.
Yes.
It's jaunt. Oh my god, it's jaunt. I sure want to load. Delete.
Yes.
No. There we go. Okay. So, as I said, there were some. So the previewers and reviewers, they got the review key and they got some restrictions. And the restrictions were no restrictions, pretty much. The restriction was there's a specific main quest, right? And you can't go a bit further than this main quest. But everything else is absolutely free to discover for you. And I think that is amazing. There were previewers who played 60 hours or so, and they didn't
easily.
Yeah, easy. And
I understand them, because you want to explore every little tidbit and complete every little quest. You just have to have everything. I completely understand those guys.
Are you? It's crazy, but it's cool, right? So you can, and that was when I was earlier. I was already asked by media like gaming time and how long do you think it will take and so on. I have absolutely no effing idea, because really it depends a lot how you play. Yeah. So as I said, there were previewers who. What was the number of the main quest? Is it main quest 4 or 5?
I think it's the fourth one,
Fourth.
if I'm not mistaken.
So the end of the fourth main quest, and guys were like playing for 60 hours.
Yeah,
so
some of them.
Yeah, some of them. So that is really, really insane. So there is.
Okay, so
Where are we?
Where are we?
And why are we there?
yeah, and while we're there, did you see the name of the horse?
Of course.
Ah.
Well, let me up. No jumping. No. Whoa. Dismount.
Yeah.
Like there you go. Oh, look at that.
And it's our Pebbles.
Pebbles.
Yes.
Woo! Everyone loves Pebbles.
Yes.
And if you don't love Pebbles, then you're a hater. I just said it.
You're not a friend of ours.
Yeah.
Yeah. But a good guy.
Yeah, of course.
So, we are on a quest to find a missing cart that we're supposed to bring weapons to this little keep up there.
Let me show the map maybe so we can have
everybody loves our good map.
Do we?
You have to go to the
sorry.
right. No worries.
Sorry, to the right. There
Yeah,
we go.
in there.
Okay.
Yeah. So the keep is called Samin, and we are supposed to go there and investigate what's happening.
Head to Samin, absolutely. And we see on the map again that that there's horses around. Why is that?
The horse, that's what people think about you right now. That's like the facial expression.
Yeah, like the stop talking, go playing. You mean?
Honestly, the maps are once again amazing. Really good job, guys who did it in our company. It's I really like it.
I love it because those maps are telling the little stories, right? So
Yes.
there's we can spoil you a little bit. There will be a wedding happening, so you see the little bits and pieces. There's a stud farm here, so there's
exactly.
horses around. So I think again, it's something to write home about.
Yes.
So wedding.
Yeah, basically the cards. You're supposed to find the people, but I think in this stream, I would like to show you a little bits and pieces about what you can do other than doing quests, because I think where Kingdom Come 2 shines is it gives you this vast open world, and it gives you tools to overcome any obstacles it gives you. So there's many little things you can do. For example, you can just roam around and explore and see even the little things, I think there's a pond just right ahead of you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't fall inside.
Don't fall. You can't swim.
I can't swim. Neither can Pebbles.
What is there?
What's there?
Now this is just a little thing, but I just wanted to show that most of the little treasures you find in the world are there hand placed. There's usually some people that will tell you a little stories about things that are happening around. Actually, there's a spot where you can wash yourself, but you don't have a soap. But it's another thing.
But we had some KCD, so
your marketing masterstroke.
Absolutely.
Exactly. That was obviously the best thing. And here, for example, is a quick finger potion.
Yeah.
And get it? You
Absolutely.
need it later.
Absolutely. And I take fish because why not?
It's a rotten fish, but
Who would just leave?
whoever you likes.
So this is hand placed. Okay. So now tell me, who leaves fish in a bag just in the middle of the sun? Well,
True. That was probably a mistake.
Probably.
But what we really improved from KCD1, there's a lot of handcrafted points of interests, and usually with a little story. Henry sometimes explores, he tells something to himself, or he can continue with the story with some character.
And this is very important because, and many people realize that, of course, in the game as well, that when you, in the previews,
Another
save it.
hand
Of course,
hand-placed
take
thing.
it.
Yeah, you need
More
later,
schnapps, you
obviously.
always need it. But what I wanted to say is that, look, little fishies there, that when you talk to the NPCs or they talk to each other, they are talking about those little secrets in the world.
Exactly. There's actually a camp, I think, with bandits, so be careful. Well, not the bandits, I think it's just like rowdy guys that want to fist
Rowdies.
fight. Rowdies. Yeah.
I don't want to, no rowdies today.
Yeah.
I had enough rowdies today.
You're afraid of the fight.
I'm absolutely
Be honest.
not afraid of the fight.
Tobias is playing the game for months already, and he's average in combat. Be honest.
Excuse me.
Be honest.
Excuse me.
We'll test some combos.
Dude, I masterclass you in combat.
Sure.
Yeah, in some super distant future, if we ever do a one-on-one.
Okay. And and now we have even like this little technology that helps you when you hear like this little tip. There might be sometimes an icon on the map or like an area marker on the map, but you will recognize whether you've already been there or not. So it's just a little thing how we want to promote the free exploration.
May I just tell you how I love that there's now people mounted roaming the countryside and the carts.
And even caravans.
Caravans, and there's some of them are like you can jump on them, you can drive with them.
And you can talk with the guy. Yeah. Actually, the guy on the caravans is one of the people that can actually sometimes tell you a little secret about the world. So you can tell the caravan to stop, jump on board, talk with him a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's really good, and again adds to this immersion and living, breathing world, which I think is very important. And I know it sounds super like a phrase.
Rats.
Yeah,
it's also an addition.
Of course.
And they are cute, honestly.
It's an RPG. It must have rats, of course.
But sorry, there's no quest to kill 5 rats. Sorry, we don't like them in Warhorse.
Yeah, bring me 15 red tails, and then I will
tell
you a super secret story.
No. Every little bit of content in our game is handcrafted. Never any filler quests. Never any MMO tedious tasks. Every little thing is handcrafted.
Nothing wrong about MMOs. If you like them, go for it. But exactly as Prokop says, all of these things are unique. They either bring a new character or a new interesting story.
New gameplay mechanic, something, every time. That's something I was really pushing for. I never allowed any filler content in the game.
But you need to know, not every quest is a super bombastic action-filled quest. So the point is sometimes we want you to feel, oh, that's tedious, like when you have to carry some sack somewhere because you have to work, or Henry is supposed to work at this moment, but then you will find out why you do these things, and it's really interesting. So Simin.
You're like watching it very carefully. You're not supposed to attack this little castle.
It's
You're friendly.
Very, very beautiful.
You're like
building.
analyzing the patrolling guards.
Is Simin still existing today?
I'm not sure, honestly. Trotsky obviously is. It's the biggest castle back there, but Simin, I honestly don't know.
So, let's keep the space, okay?
You can reply. You can insult him.
No. See, reputation gained. It's all about reputation. It's all about reputation. I'm looking for a cart.
Blacksmith's cart. Have you seen it?
Loads of carts come past here. There's going to be a wedding and they need supplies. Try asking Captain Gnarly. He keeps an eye on supplies. He'll probably be in the courtyard.
Thanks.
And watch yourself.
Gnarly.
The courtyard.
Yeah. Important guy.
Why should we watch ourselves?
Why? We've got some wedding guests from Moravia. They're in pretty high spirits. It's still a while to the wedding.
Bloody Moravians.
We like them. But they're. You will see. They're like.
I like his huge
they
butter
like
knife.
to enjoy themselves.
Yeah. I like the huge butter knife. That's like.
I'm not sure it's a butter knife. Do you think they had these huge butters in Middle Ages?
I can absolutely see myself put Nutella on a toast with this kind of
and
thing.
then you can just say that you'll have 1 scoop of Nutella.
Yes, exactly. Oh, dude, did you see that?
These are like these little animations are everywhere.
It's exactly animations, and again, and nothing wrong about the first game, but we keep saying that KCD1 is bigger and better and deeper. but the point is, sorry, mate. All good. I'm not doing any trouble.
This is the beginning of the game, and they don't know you. This is the result of the reputation. They're checking you whether you're fine or whether
checking me out.
Yeah,
well, Mishka.
That's the girl, but
she's checking me out. She definitely checked me out.
Sure.
I mean, I'm handsome Henry. So,
sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
You can't tell me different.
But if your reputation raises, they'll be less suspicious.
Okay, let's check this cutscene out.
I've just been loving my neighbour. Hey! You alright there, laddie? Oh, you should have seen him. He went as late as a cardinal's hat. Oh, aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Serene is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck where you're from. You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yurko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that. You're in for an ass.
Okay, let's left. Oh no! Left and right and left and right and left. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh.
I'm winded.
Better cry.
God rules it.
Leave me be, dude. Left, and right. There you go.
Got him.
Easy.
Yes. Okay.
First
okay.
try.
I kind of expected you will lose, but okay.
Oh, you wee blasted!
What the devil's name is fucking going on here?
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Granddad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the foot.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that line?
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Takov blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yechin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone, what we bought only last week.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us! So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no
sir.
need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yurko is shit-faced, and your son
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir. So, lad, you going
And
with
we're back. Yes. So the story unfolded a little bit. So the card never arrived. And we've been reading some of the chat questions. And some of you guys, yeah, you've recognized Paul Dean as the voice actor of Fritz from KCD1. And he's obviously in KCD2 as well. And yeah, and he's part of the Moravians. And yeah, there's, the game is like bigger, so there'll be more like European nationalities. So we try to add their own accents to each of them. When it would fit in English, it would be perfect. So, for example, when we have some Italian guys, we find somebody who had an honest Italian accent. But when we had like a Czech accents, like when we were Moravians, we had to find some other accent that we would add to this separate group of people, so it would feel more natural.
Yeah, that's yeah. I mean, and then again, we use a lot of the voice actors as well from the first game because they were amazing.
Yeah, they were
of
good.
course, and they were really good. And I think you can say everything you want about the first game. I think you can't say that the voice acting would be. I think it was really top notch. So
yeah, and I think in the second one, it's even a little bit. We improved the process. We really did a lot of new things.
I'd flirt with the girls, or I'd speak to Lord.
Well, try it. Let's see which will lead to a better reputation with Lord Samin.
Of course, the old guys. Come on, let's go.
And check out the local maidens.
I hope Lord Samin didn't.
Did you see his stupid smile when he was saying it? Yeah.
Of course.
But actually, that's another, I think, cool thing in Kingdom Come Deliverance. Even when you fail, this wasn't a skill check, but when there's a skill check in our game, there's a separate specific line for a failure. It doesn't just say you failed and skip the rest. There's a specific, usually very funny line that shows how utterly, Henry failed.
Chat said it's a tiny bit too quiet. The sound I tried to put it a bit higher, so let me know if it's fine as it is. Okay, so because since we were talking about the languages, should we show them a little bit of something like the OG language in a way?
Do you want to show the Czech dubbing?
I mean, guys, we at Warhorse Studios, we do the English dubbing. That's the one that we do, and
in-house.
In-house.
Our narrative designers are doing the directing of English actors because they are the ones that know everything. They have written it, so they know perfectly what needs to be said. They know all the connections. Exactly.
And the Czech one is done by a very talented team here in Czech Republic. We help them a lot. We help choosing the actors. Dan Vavra is directly involved as well in the process. But of course, as I said, the English is the OG one. That's what we do, and the Czech is the language, of course, spoken originally, in Czech Republic. So yeah.
I really like the lighting on this thing.
Yeah.
And maybe back to the languages. There's actually a very cool technology. We're well aware that not everybody has this super fast internet and can load in like tens and tens of gigabytes. So when you're choosing languages, some of them will be like this light gray, but you can choose them and they will automatically download in the background. So if you don't need them, they will not be downloaded, and you don't have to waste your space and your internet bandwidth. It's just a little thing, but it just shows that we really try to improve every little thing. Talk to him. You see he's blooded because you kind of, ruined him.
Okay.
And you can, talk with him. And it's nothing to do with the quest. We just tried, some people would naturally try to talk to this guy when they were fighting just minutes, earlier. So there's the option. As always in Kingdom Come, there's the option.
Even in The Witcher, you could have played in original Polish, right? So if you want to do that, feel free. Now you have the chance. So that's enough for me. But we are right now international. So let's go back to not Deutsch, not Pidgin English. Let's go real English. There you go. And confirm. Yes, change back. Let's go. Quit the game. No. So what do you want me to do now, Prokop? We got the quest, and if you remember, like we had this in Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, of course, already. Those guys told us, hey, let's go right now, let's meet you in the court, but...
The consequences.
Yeah.
Actually, this is like another similar quest where they will not wait for you forever, but the quest will not fail. We like the consequences, but we don't like when you are lose progress. So there are consequences. Oh, you're brave. I don't think you can. I think you can go in here actually.
I can, but I could also, because all of those guys have their stuff in their stashes. So this is a very hard lock. I don't want to try it, but if we rob him blind, then
you could
there's
actually,
some weapons
if you want
here.
To.
There we go.
No,
Yeah.
You could actually, I don't think you need to do this now, but if some stage is too hard, Kingdom Come, the options, you can actually pickpocket the keys from it, and it's way easier from sleeping people or from drunk people, but you have some sleeping. But I don't think, we said we will play a good guy Henry today,
Of course,
so we
good
shouldn't
guy
steal.
Henry. Handsome Henry and good guy Henry.
But back to the quest,
Yes.
there are consequences. If you will not wait for them, or if you will come late, they will tell you, where have you been, Henry? And you will lose some reputation. And if you'll be really late, they will actually go on this journey by themselves. So there are like consequences. The quest will not fail, it will progress, but there will be consequences to your actions, even the little ones, not just the big, there are big decisions when you are faced with a strong decision when what you have to do, but even the small one. But I think, Pebbles is obviously awesome, but I think you could pimp him up a little bit.
Pimp my horse.
Yes.
Let's do that. And since we are at the Stud farm,
Yeah.
we should talk to the Stud farm owners or the ones who are actually working here. So again, and that is something that I liked a lot on KCD1, that the horses, right, the names of the horses were all, in the first game, were all inspired by religious horses or mythical creatures.
I actually did all
video
the names
games
for KCD1.
Really?
Yeah, even the little sayings when everybody said little story about them. That was me in KCD1.
Actually, the only two horses that are not real are Pebbles and Warhorse Yenda. But Warhorse Yenda is actually the horse of the former dog of our creative director. So theoretically, only Pebbles is the magical one in a way, which of course is true. Pebbles is very magical.
So what should you buy?
What should we buy?
Some of the caparisons, maybe?
Yeah, I like them a lot. My partner has a horse as well, and I try I try to convince her that we need this medieval caparison on.
Okay.
But no one does that anymore, and I try to convince her into that, but she's like, no, and I'm like, yeah, but it's the same. Anyway, caparisons, I love them a lot, and we have all the saddles. They're all good in different stuff. They have pros and cons, and they look just cool, right? So there's really stuff you can do with it, and they have the baggage. You see the durability on the bottom. You see the weight and conditions, and so
saddles usually add a carry weight, which is really useful. But we don't need that for this stream. So I would say just
You can also take a skill book. However,
Yes.
if we read the skill book, that would be kind of bad because, as I said,
they will leave without you.
They will leave without me. So
because it takes some time to study the book.
So what do you take? The
black, choose, what do you like? Black one, red
or
one,
the red one.
Stream. What do you want?
Red or black? Are you more into the wonderful red plain tourney caparison, a cloth cape covering the entire body of the horse?
Ooh.
It makes the animal more courageous, but it also slows it down and limits its carrying capacity. The courageousness is actually a good point, because when wolves, the new nemesis of Kingdom Come Deliverance, when they attack you, even Pebbles shit herself.
At one time in our development, the wolves were so strong. They were like the biggest killers. You could, kill all the knights, but if you met a little wolf, he would kill you.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
It's like
50-50, isn't it?
It's like 50-50.
So you have to choose.
Well, I take red, because why not? So
you can haggle if you want?
I always haggle. I always it's a God-given rule that you have to haggle. So okay, let's go with, I don't know, let's 220 maybe.
Sure, try.
Let's go. Because it's you, dude. Come on, 220. Let's do it.
You're not that well liked in the region yet.
Because reputation directly influences.
Exactly. Not only reputation. If you had there's different outfits you can quickly change now. If you had an outfit when you would look more noble, more better, with a higher charisma, it would influence the price of everything.
That is true, and it goes both ways. If a lot of things are getting stolen in a region or in a town, then people will start naturally be more conspicuous.
Not only will they be more conspicuous, they will arm themselves. You'll see if you steal a lot of things in the region, even if they don't catch you, if they just know that things are getting missing or people are getting killed, there'll be more guards in the region, and even the common people will start arming themselves.
So let's go with...
You have to first from your armor, because
sorry,
you have it in your inventory, you have to transfer it to the horse. So in the armor, and I think it's down there.
Let's go down there and then move
X,
it to the
yes.
horse with X, and then go to the horse and then
equip.
Can I again 1 second just say how amazing the inventory
nice,
looks?
isn't it?
Can you guys take this in for a second, how this movement looks like? It's like, it reminds me of those medieval altars a little bit, you know?
That
those,
was
like,
the original idea. The
Oh, is
original
it?
idea for this inventory was like you're looking in the medieval wooden altar.
It's-
And on the side of the altar you have these things. That was the original idea.
So if I have an ultra wide display, would I see everything next to each other?
Not everything. I don't think there's ultra wide display that long. But yes, you will see more of the space. This is really modeled in 3D. So if you have a wider monitor, you will see more.
So there you go. It's Zorro. Zorro. It's not Pebbles anymore. It's Zorro the fearful steed. So let's go. Hey, Mr. Samin, let's go.
I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right. Stay close to us and don't go wandering off.
Nah, let's go. Let's do it. I'm ready. My body is ready.
He's an old guy, you know. Don't waste his time.
He
has to plan the wedding.
We have definitely more time than he does, old man. Okay. But he doesn't want to plan the wedding. That's why he's going on this weird quest with
he
us.
really wants to, you know. He's an old soldier, basically. Old noble, old knight, so he doesn't really like planning wedding.
Did we tell the guys already why we do this in the first place? Like why we're trying to get on the wedding and so on?
We didn't. Yeah. It's a little spoiler, but from the beginning of the game. Should we?
Oh, we can try. I mean, you are the master of It's a Secret. Here's the result.
Yeah. No, it's actually you're supposed to meet somebody important in the region, and he's supposed to be at the wedding of this noble. Yeah. So you're trying to get invited to the wedding, which will be a really big thing in the region. It will be a really important part of the story, and that's why you're doing this thing, because the blacksmith that sent the weapons to this guy, he told you that he might get you to the wedding if you help him.
Because we in the preview saw already, maybe you saw it, maybe not. The ultimate goal is still go to Trotsky Castle, which we see here on the horizon.
I love it.
And
you know, the goal is basically the noble is supposed to be there, but you're not able to get into the castle. So you know the wedding is kind of like your way to get there. But the fact that it's in the middle of the map on this big steep hill, and you can see it from everywhere, from every place in the map, almost from every place. So it kind of taunts you. You know, this is your goal, and you always see it. Just turn around and you see it.
What you also need to know is the build we are playing right now, again, is still not the finished super product. We are still, of course, tweaking and fine-tuning and bug fixing and here and there, but except the challenge, of course. I'm always up for a good challenge. What I'm trying to say is that we are still, of course, getting actually a lot of feedback from the previewers or reviewers, so they're actually really helping us, pointing out stuff here and there, what they liked, didn't like, and so on. So there's some fine-tuning we can still do and some glitches here and there. But overall, and that was some of the, or maybe the one big thing that most people were afraid that the optimization will be again wonky as it was in KCD1, but I'm extremely proud and again would like to highlight the outstanding work of our QA department, of the scripting department, of the program, pretty much of all the departments, because everyone had bugs on them, of course. Only me, I didn't have them because I'm bug free.
Sure.
Of
you
course,
fixed all the bugs.
Yeah.
Didn't you?
I just put my magic finger wand on it and then gone. Dip.
No, but actually, guys, we know that we are proud of Kingdom Come 1. We are. But we know the state the game released in wasn't perfect. So it was like our utmost, will to not repeat this. So we really put a huge amount of effort into have the release as polished as possible.
And again, you can see this in the previews. And we released the PC specs and the console specs before. It is we released the console specs and the PC specs before, and it runs butterly smooth on even weaker PCs. You have to. It's a CPU-driven game. So
it's better now with KCD2 actually.
Yeah, but
it's not so CPU bound as.
But
with
still,
the KCD1.
I think even with like mid PCs or whatever, you will be absolutely, and consoles. We don't even have to talk about them. The consoles are, and that is again something. Big props to our team. And I maybe can spoil this and maybe can give you a little secret here. Honestly, for the longest time, we didn't expect to have 60 frames on console because it's a heavy game, it's a big game. There's a lot of programming and a lot of counting and mechanics running in the background, the daily cycles and the NPCs and everything and the huge city and so on. And then luckily we had this.
Do the second one.
Yeah, we had this breakthrough moment, and then like, hooray! We could actually do it. We now introduced the performance mode and the quality mode, and now you can play KCD on 60 frames even on consoles, which is absolutely amazing.
It is. And as I said, KCD is honest role-playing game.
Yes.
So we allow you to say even very silly things. We allow you to fail if you want to. These little things you can try.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, this one.
Of course.
Quill is mightier than the sword. Is that so? Well, that's nice, son.
That's nice. Good for you.
Who wants to rob you? You can write a sonnet about it. Or maybe you try and.
That's one of the reasons why we have more words than Baldur's Gate. And while I'm getting you. Yeah, I'm going for that. If it's true, we have to still count the words and everything, check the script and so on and so on. If it's true, then I'm going for that world record I wanted.
And it is true.
Yeah, so yeah.
We have live stats.
We are on you. Okay.
And you're given his club, but you have it already equipped. So it's up to you if you
I
want
will
to
just
fight.
equip the other weapon.
It's another actually, can you show it once again?
Mm-hmm.
And now in KCD2 there are the outfits, so you can quickly change your whole outfits, but there's also like this, but I don't think you have any
I have no other outfit right now.
Just wanted to look at our handsome Henry, obviously. But,
Naked Henry, oh my
god.
god.
Sure.
Close your eyes, it might, whatever.
Okay,
so,
but you can also equip multiple sets of weapons now. So it can be useful. For example, the clubs are very good for heavy armored guys, against heavy armored guys, and the sword is better for lightly armored guys, so you can quickly change it in combat.
Yeah, we can see this here on the left side. You see, the stab damage, slash damage, blunt damage, and again...
And the comparing, once again, a little thing, but it just shows that we really try to improve everything. Now we have a very precise compare system, which will show you how that goes against the thing you have equipped right now.
And you see this also right now on the bottom right in the armor tab. You have it goes both ways. It's a numbers game in a way.
Yeah.
So different.
It's very, very deep RPG.
Yeah, if you want it to be, then it is.
Sure.
So hello.
Now show yourself, Toby.
No problem. Reply yes. Let's
I
go.
see your hands are getting shakier now.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh god. Didn't see that coming, huh? Tuck and whack the old man on the head. Come on.
He's waiting for your first.
Oh, I was too slow. I was trying something. Maybe I can.
I know what you're trying. Yeah, show it. It's kind of. It was in KCD1.
I'm too slow. Okay, try it again. I need to be faster. Again. Oh god.
You have to press it while with the movement keys.
With the movement keys?
Yeah, you have to. You're trying to dodge, and you have to dodge. Like
there
this.
You go.
Yeah. There's like new. Well, the dodge was in KCD1, but now it's expanded more, so you can use it. You can utilize it in combat. It allows you to position yourself better, or to just like dodge around.
Didn't see that coming, huh?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Now you dodge them.
Yeah.
And it gives you like a better opening. So that can be, and there's also perks that improve this style of gameplay. You can specialize in combat. So for example, if you want to, and actually I like that build. If you just want to have like, for example, one-handed weapon and be fast and agile, there's a build for you there. There are perks that will allow you to be better in this style of gameplay. And some people actually know how to play the combat.
Excuse me, I'm just prolonging it so you can talk your combat information here. Do you want me to actually beat an old man? Do you want that, Prokop? Is that what you want? Tuck, there you go. Take this, old man. So first,
and actually, once again, you can see that
piece of shit. There you go. The piece of shit, old man.
He doesn't like you.
Well, of course not, because
you can see
kicking his butt.
But if you saw his like base, good. Okay. You know some stuff. You could have seen that his like even his guard movements and basic movements in combat changed based on how health points he had.
Yeah.
So even these little animations changed based on how well he's doing in the combat.
Well, he doesn't look very happy right now, right? He
obviously.
had a bit of ketchup everywhere. So
You bonked him.
I
on the
bonked
head.
him. Yeah. There you go. Hey, Gnarly, what's up?
What do you say, son?
Yeah. What do you say? I beat the old man.
Well, tell him.
Yeah.
I didn't even work up a sweat.
You're playing.
No respect of the elderly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Gen Z.
Yeah.
Oh, leave him be, Gnarly. He's young. He'll figure it out on his own in time.
Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry.
You mean by old junk? Do you mean here Sir Samin, or what do you mean by keep the old
I
junk?
think he meant the club he gave you.
My arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
And since you won,
And the clubs are actually pretty good.
you as well. My shield.
Let's go clubbing. Yeah.
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked
Yeah.
anyway.
Party like it's 1403.
Exactly.
True enough.
Thank you.
A little bonk here and there. Never hurt anyone, right?
Yeah, and I think even he, and as you can see, he washes himself, another cool system. But I think even though you won, I think you are not really...
No. But he washed away the terrible defeat he just got.
Oh, sure. Rub it in his face.
Yeah. Well, I can rub my club in his face if he wants. But are we going? We are going.
You're continuing. They kind of tested you because there might be a combat ahead.
Test me? I mean, who tests them? That's the big question.
Okay. Yeah. So there was this little stop on the way.
So where are we actually going now, Prokop?
Well, they told you that the card with weapons never actually arrived to the Samin. So now you're like tracking where they could have gone. And that they had to go through this village. It's Troskowitz.
Mm-hmm.
So they will ask around whether people have actually saw the card there.
Mm-hmm.
So far, you don't know much else, but you will ask around in the village. And it's actually the starting village where you will start your...
Oh, so
the world opens in this village. The game actually starts with like...
so, truth,
more
vague,
cinematic.
or amazement? Quickly. Truth, come on.
They ask you where are you from.
Yeah, we're Handsome Henry and... Oh, a shrine, again.
Another little thing.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but every little thing is there. You can actually unlock a perk that will allow you to pray at the shrines.
Excuse me,
and
what?
it will give you like temporary buff. Like quite for a long time, like for a day or two, but it will give you a temporary buff to your stats.
You know what I like a lot of about the perks and the skills? So first of all, there's a shit ton of them. There's like, what, 275? Like there's a huge amount of perks in the game. So you see it on the bottom.
Like 4 stats, you can open some of them, and you can see these are the perks.
Yeah, and you
we
always...
have like, if you go to the right to the skills.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Like this. One more. So we have like 2, 4, I don't know, 8
Many of them.
9, 10.
But on the bottom we see 276 perks. So
exactly, and there's the combat skills, even more, another tab. So we have like, and there's another, huge amount of perks.
Yeah.
So and there are hidden perks in the game.
And you will tell us exactly, right?
Exactly. Now, I will not tell you specific, but we like that there are like, sometimes when you complete a quest in a specific way, or if you do something in the world like more, sometimes you will unlock a special perk that will help you.
We had this already in KCD1 when you, for instance, had the flowers in your pocket and so on, and they, if you carried them around...
I think that one was unlocked via level up, but even in KCD1 there were hidden perks. For example, when you picked a lot of nettles.
There you go. But what I wanted to say is that the perks work a tiny little bit different now. In the first game, usually the perks were like, you get something and we take something.
Yeah.
And this time it's more, and I think, and that is what I meant earlier when I said that we are listening to community and really take feedback and so on. And the idea on paper, on paper sounded very good, but when we put it in the game, we just saw it's not working as well as we intended. So the skills are now way more straightforward and give you.
And with the perks, even though there's a huge amount of them, we hate perks that will just give you 5% to your damage.
Yeah,
we feel like it's really boring. So all our perks are really impactful, and they usually unlock some little thing that you can do like an extra. You know, as I was saying with the shrine, it's a little thing, but it gives you like new options in the game.
Another wonderful map.
Ah, yeah.
Toskoitz with the dancing skeletons here.
Because there's a graveyard there. We will see later on.
Are we? I'm
maybe.
very excited.
I don't know.
There's a new quest here. Fast traveling works same as in first game. You just push the blue little shields and you can go there. A tipster, point of interest.
We can actually go there later on just to show how the new tipping mechanic works. But I think we should first talk to these guys and do what they say we should.
Okay.
Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
And Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
As you wish, sir.
Okay, back to.
Okay, so I guess go to
careful,
the bailiff.
bro, with that knife.
Yeah, he's professional.
Of course he is.
And he has metal gloves, so he's safe.
Wait a second, I have to fix this.
He will actually, even if you didn't do that, if you would leave him there for a while, he will go to the throat by himself.
I cannot park in
Yeah,
between.
and it will not allow you to dismount if you're like too close to other places. So just place him somewhere where he can graze the grass.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh no, wrong button. That's a very, very good idea. So you
be nice to our puppets.
Yes, of course. Hello. We put you here.
Yeah.
There you go. Hop. Be here. Wait for me. Okay.
They want you to talk to the local bailiff because he's supposed to know what's happening in the village.
Hello.
I really like the new armors, and you can see. You know, do you see the rust?
Of course.
It's so cool. There's like,
hello, sir. Don't mind me. I'm just looking at your rust.
And he's actually, sometimes when you're getting too close, he's looking at you, but he doesn't.
He just did it, but he's just annoyed. Oh, he's pretending. Oh, yeah. Hi. He's hi. Yeah. Sorry. So yeah.
It seemed like he liked you.
I think more. He wants me. Okay. Sorry. Yeah.
Here you lose some reputation.
No. Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry.
so let's see where the bailiff is. Is he inside? I think he is.
These things here, just for pay indulgences is to save some reputation. If you effed up, did something wrong, and you want to like pay your way out. As we all know, rich people are above the law. You just pay a little bit, indulgences.
There's one of the reasons why the church got reformed, kind of forcibly.
Can we just again agree how extremely beautiful the interiors are looking?
And the lighting is honestly amazing.
Yeah. I could imagine to sit right here, and just take
Careful, you will steal the pancake. Don't
no,
do it, man, don't do it.
I'm hungry. Bacon, dude, bacon and pancake, dude. I mean, the temptation is big, but Bayleaf is bigger.
Okay. Can I ask you about something? Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge? Yeah, that's me. I heard his hired hands went missing. Yeah.
And he already heard about it because actually the blacksmith was talking about it in the pub. You could have seen it earlier if you were there.
Raced through the village in the early evening so fast they were dropping.
And he did see them. He really went through Troskowitz.
Okay. So a little investigation mission.
Yes.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semin on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now, on account of the wedding, you know?
It seems you have a lot of concerns with that wedding, Master Bailiff.
Of course I do. I'm the father
Because
of the
the
bride
son of the old guy you're traveling with is...
The one I beat the shit out of him, you mean?
That one.
Yeah, okay, now I know who you're talking about.
His son is supposed to marry the daughter of this guy. And it's kind of... There's more to it. Well, not more to it. Well, there is more to it. But there's also this little weird social situation because the bailiff isn't nobility. but he's rich. And the Semine is getting poorer and poorer every year. So there's like this little thing that people will be talking about, you know, what was the reason for that? Do they really like each other, or is it like a marriage of reason?
This is actually... you're right. There's actually, in history, slowly but steadily, what is happening here in 1403 and way later, of course, that here the city people, the bailiffs, the towns, they got richer and richer.
Yes.
Businessmen came up. With the mining businesses, you will see this in...
That's all.
You will see this in Kutna-Hora a lot. So they got all richer because they were able to have businesses, kind of in a way.
Yes.
And nobility, who didn't do much business, they were just living off land. But as we all played Crusader Kings, of course, the more sons and children you have, the more you divide your country, and you get your holdings, and it gets slower and smaller and smaller. So what I'm trying to say is that nobility got poorer and non-nobility got richer, and that caused this like.
And there's also like the new technology advancements made some.
Excuse me, did you see that? He
insulted Pebbles.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Don't do it, man.
Well,
You promised. These guys, these are not like quest guys. They will beat the shit out of you. These are the guards. And do you see the big hook? Do you know where they will stick it?
Well, no. Lucky you, this time that Prokop holds me back.
But actually, it's another little system. They know that Pebbles actually isn't the perfect horse. So they comment based on the price of your horse. They will comment what they see based on the price of your horse. Yeah. You can actually go in there. There's a general store there.
Hello. Knock, knock. Oh my God.
And once again, it's really...
Was machst du?
And that's another thing.
Raus, du Bastard.
There were back in the 15th century, there were a lot of Germans in Bohemian lands. And usually they were the tradesmen and the craftsmen. So once again, we try to convey the reality to the game as best as we could. So when we did voiceovers for them, we really hired German actors, even for the English voiceovers. They obviously dub everything meaningful in English, but with their accent. But we left some words in there, so you'll be more immersed and you'll more understand that they're actually German. So, for example, they will greet you in German. They will say their goodbyes in German. They'll have their own combat barks in German. They will not say shit, but scheiße, you know, stuff like that.
I will buy the Savior Schnapps because it's always useful. The armorer's kit and the blacksmith kit, cobbler's kit, they would also help to repair armor and stuff. Lockpick, we need anything, but you know, there's weak Savior Schnapps. Maybe we can lose a word about weak and strong
and you can
potions.
Actually show the alchemy table back there. So maybe buy this.
First, I might need to haggle. I don't give them full price.
And you see, even these lines have special lines in German, even in the English voiceover language. And you can see he swapped to the English language when the player needed to understand what he's actually saying. And it was a huge amount of work, man. Latin was even worse. Guys, there's a lot of Latin in the game, even the whole conversations in Latin, and it was crazy. Okay, so this is the little garden of local alchemist, Emmerich. So you can sure.
Of course.
Steal of his flowers. Obviously.
Got marigold decoction. Every skilled KCD player knows that this is like free property here. So
it is, and actually at the beginning, alchemy is a very good way to make some money make some free savior schnapps.
And to get leg day and train your
There's
legs.
a perk, actually, it was already in KCD1, that will give you some experience to strength when you're picking herbs, because leg day, you're standing up. And there's a little, you told that I'm the guy that, says all the secrets. Look to your right. Yeah.
A book?
This is quite inexpensive for the beginning. This is a recipe for...
So another secret for you to find out in the game.
Yeah, and learn, I think, because then we can show our nice...
Look at that, Henry telling us.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to be quick now, but first of all...
In the books.
Books.
And learn the recipe.
Learn, hold A, there you go.
And check it in your crafting tab. And you can see every potion has this like very nice, art. And you can even go to the right to the herbs.
To the right to the herbs.
That was left.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
One more.
sorry.
And here you have all the herbs that are in the world. Everything with very awesome art. It will tell you where you can find it, how you will recognize it, what it's useful for, and you can even see how many of them you already have in your inventory.
It's so beautiful. It's like a piece of art.
I really, I'm proud of the attention to detail. Everything is like.
We should release a book, like we should do a herbarium or something.
Or something like that, because we really have. I don't think we should do alchemy because we are.
Yeah, we are.
But you should try. Yeah.
Absolutely, try this.
That's another little system. When the herbs are fresh, it will help you in alchemy, but they will, degrade over time. So to combat that, you can dry them. Then they will never degrade. But they're not so perfect for the alchemy. So it's like this, choice you have.
Yes. Are they still there? Yeah, good. And you get them right away. So I think that's again one of the compromises gameplay thing. You dry them, you get them right away. You don't have to wait for weeks. So
we really love to give you options.
Okay.
Yeah, you can tell him.
What do you want me? They drove towards Apollonia?
It doesn't matter. He asked you not to tell the bailiff that he's there because he knew that he will have to, talk about the wedding and a lot of things, and he really wants to have some, fresh air and adventure.
Okay.
Sir, I can send a message to the Itchin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
Won't you be missing
Run!
And as you can see, Pebbles actually found his own way to the throne. I don't know the pronunciation of that thing.
Good girl. Let's go. Follow.
Yeah.
No, before we follow, don't follow. Can you recognize this place here?
Yeah.
This is where this maybe from the trailers where Henry and Hans are in the stocks, right, in the beginning.
Yes.
So also be careful of low-hanging.
We still have that system in the game.
Yeah,
I was actually, when you were leaving the Semine fort, there was like this little arch. I was really expecting you to bonk your head.
I was like aiming for the middle, just really not to bonk my head.
If you're fast on your horse and there's like low-hanging branch or something, it will knock you out of the horse.
There we can. What is she doing?
That's actually a way how they were cleaning the clothes. They didn't have, the soaps and everything so perfect. So they did this manual thing when they were they placed the clothes on rocks and they beat the shit out of a cloth. And that was actually realistically how they did it. And it worked. The mechanical way of clothing of washing your clothing was a way how they did it.
You can also do the mounted combat if you want, like beat the shit out of your enemies, but we won't, unfortunately, at this moment. It's a wonderful countryside walk, actually. So, but I think what you mentioned before, and that is something that is very important, and it's also very visible in the previews we got so far, that even though you are on a quest or you are planning to go somewhere in the world, this is a really deep RPG, and that is very important. So your decisions, everything you want Henry to do, to say, to go, to walk, to behave, to do, is your free decision. Like you are the one who are shaping Henry's fortune, who is making him do the things he's doing, and so on. So we never ever force anything on you. It's everything. It's a deep RPG, and it's like for you to discover and you to shape your own destiny.
It's extremely important. I think that's a big thing for Kingdom Come, that there's this role playing. But also we wanted to have it very like a streamlined experience. There's so much depth in the systems, but if you don't really want to know how drinking skill works, you don't have to spend hours on Wikipedia to be able to enjoy the game. No, you can just start playing.
Hello.
There's nothing.
So you're right. Everything you say, we are here now trying to find out if we know anyone or saw anyone who could have. Oh, new codex entry. I was too slow. something about cemeteries, I guess. We are trying to find out if we see or know or heard something about those, Rough Riders who are coming around. So let's see if anyone is at home. Maybe they can help us, maybe not. Is that a drink? No, it's not. I need to steal everything. I just have to. It's
I think you're not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
I think he's outside. If you're looking, he's here.
Oh.
And he wants you out.
Yeah,
but he'll
if you
follow.
come out, that would be great, because then I can talk to you. Hello, gravedigger. God bless. Are you the local gravedigger?
And you must be the local gravedigger, right?
Ignatius, master of the sod, at your service. Looking for a final resting place.
He will actually be important later on in some side quests.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's the thing, there's obviously quite a lot of NPCs in the game, but we're really trying to make the NPCs memorable. So we're trying to use them in multiple quests, and we're trying for them to remember what quests you did for them, how did you behave in separate quests, and they will react to that in other quests.
What happens if you, and now this is one of the compromises and breaking the game and so on, what is if we kill him?
Well, there's quite a deep system in there. Basically, there's a system that kind of decides whether it was intentional. So if we think that you did it as a part of a quest or a part of a conscious decision, he will not get respawned at all, and all the future quests will fail immediately. You will see it, they will fail immediately, so no surprise there. You will see that you fucked up something. But if the system decides that it was just a part of a rampage, that you killed half of the village, he will respawn at the beginning of the quest where he is needed.
So you can't okay, sorry, I'm going.
It's the new crime system. When they see you where you shouldn't be, they will not just tell you to go away. They will actually see, they will follow you and see that you really left their, property.
Yeah,
check it in there.
Yeah, property. There we go, property.
But it's a hard lock.
Yeah, but we have something, I remember.
Do you remember?
I do remember, I do remember.
At the beginning, we looted Quick Finger Potion, which actually improves your thievery.
Exactly.
So drink it, man.
We drink it. There we go.
Try it now.
Okay, I'm playing on the controller. Lockpick hard. Let's go.
It's actually easier than it was.
Is it?
It is. It's still a challenge, which is, it's meant to be, but it's definitely easier.
Of course. It was always easy.
Yeah,
Get
sure,
good.
sure.
Oh, sorry, the cursed the cursed sentence. But okay.
This is a very good loot for the beginning of the game, and it was in a hard lock. But I think in this chest, if I'm not mistaken, and if you'll go down there, yes.
Oh.
Hand-placed treasure map, actually.
Okay. Well, first of all, I will take all the items, of course. I will take it all, because why not? And then, because I'm Master Handsome Henry, no one's here, no one saw me, a perfect crime. And then we will check it out in the books, but that's a secret.
I think you can show it.
But it's a secret.
It is.
It's a secret.
It is. But
do you want to see a secret? I mean, it's a treasure map.
We have to show something.
I mean, it's you, so we always show all the secret. That's.
I already showed them the secret place of the potion recipe.
I thought I'm the one who's always spilling the beans.
These are just a little thing, like a little tease.
Yeah. So
as you can see, there's
there's something Gilliov, but you feel free to.
Yeah, this is basically not specifically this, but this also. I wanted to show you that there's like this hand-placed things that the game rewards exploration. It really does. So, and it's handcrafted, hand-placed loot here and there. Sometimes people talk to you about it, sometimes they won't. And one of the things is this treasure map, and there's many in the world, and if you find them, it's not easy, but if you find them, it's really, really good loot.
And I will now put my Warhorse and the hood, and then I will just
Do you actually remember when I was telling you about our crime system? How do people recognize if you're wearing their clothes?
Am I also wearing it if it's in a different?
No, you're not. You're not.
There
you're
you
safe.
go.
If you swap the outfit, you're safe.
There you go. So we take riding gloves, of course. Look at how awesome we look.
And you
Worker shoes. I
yeah.
have no pants. I should take some pants. Gathered hoe firm boots, old brigadier, so simple hose. No, we garter it. So look at that. Aren't we handsome? I like the hat a lot. Maybe we check another hat.
Okay.
No? Is there maybe here's the pointy cap? That's also very cool.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, simple hood. No. I take that one. Oh, sorry. So there we go. Now that's outfit yellow. I will just quickly show it to you. Like here, right? Outfit yellow, and it has so speech, charisma, and so on. And then if we change it again to the fighting armor, then you have the different one. The cool thing is you can, as we said several times, you can quickly change it by the click of a button, right? And now I have in my speech outfit and speed outfit, charisma. I'm also faster and so on. See, with this one, I'm slower, have lower charisma, lower speed. No, just higher charisma.
Yeah.
So you can quickly swap them in and out. You cannot do that once you're in combat. No.
Yeah, true.
Once you are in combat, it's too late. You have
can
to
still swap your weapons.
That you
because
can.
You have them on your
exactly,
belt,
like
but you can
here.
just quickly change your quote.
You can see this on the bottom left now.
Yeah.
I'm like taking out the sword and then I'm putting it. No, I rather want the bludgeon. And you can do this with items as well, as you see here on the right side.
Yes.
You can do some potions or something there. So it's like this quality of life improvements.
Exactly.
There's a funny little icon down there on the bottom right. Can we talk about that?
Because you have a perk that will, when you actually do a little crime, for example, when you lockpicked the lock, it gave you temporary bonus. So it kind of like forces you to do that in a series. Right? When you lockpick a easier chest, the next one will be even more easy for you. So
I think this skill talks to me directly. It says
it's a mischief
artist.
I think that should be your nickname.
That talks to. I feel personally addressed here with this.
Okay.
There's a question in the chat I just saw with the can we heal in combat? Because there was something also people were asking.
Because this is a realistic game, you can try. I don't think you have healing potions, but try drinking the one you have there.
Drink.
And you can see it takes some time.
Yep.
In that time, if you're hit with a weapon, it cancels the drinking. So yes, you can heal in combat. Well, heal in combat. Even the healing potions we have, they heal you extremely slowly. There's like no instant heal in our game. But yes, you can drink potions in your game, even in combat, and it helps you. But there's this mechanic that we're trying to make it a little bit realistic.
Okay.
I think you have to check that back to move on with the question.
Sure?
I think so.
I think I was looking around for such a long time that the guys just left me.
Really? Okay. So these are the consequences, actually.
Do we have an autosave somewhere?
Yeah, we definitely did.
Do we have one?
And did they really leave you? Go back and check them.
Yeah, I can't see them there. So I was effing around for too long, and now they hate me.
They will actually be onward. They will finish the quest by themselves. But I think it's more nice to show the way when you actually we show the part of the quest where you actually.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
You should have used your savior schnapps.
Yeah, I should have. Save if you can, guys. Don't be like me. But then again, this was a perfect example of the game not being so punishing like the first game. So the game auto saves more often. You get savior schnapps are way easier to come by and so on. So I think that generally is the good news of this little accident here.
We did load, but you didn't have to.
Yeah.
The quest would play out differently, but it wasn't a failed state.
Exactly.
You could have continued.
Exactly. But I wanted to show you something specifically. So exactly as Prokop said, did you see anywhere quest failed? No, you didn't.
I think you still need to be close to them.
Whoa. Sorry, guys.
They want you to be close.
Yeah. Like as close as we are.
Yeah, and they're commenting on that.
Yeah. Let's go, guys. No, but what I wanted to say is you saw that the quest was not failing. It's just it would have changed the way played out differently. And we had this a little bit in KCD1 already as well. You remember the famous Neuhof quest maybe when people are saying let's go there right now, and if you don't go there, they will go themselves and so on. they will be actually pretty pissed. And this is funny because this happened to me, or this situation happened with, I think it was Luke Stevens. If you know the content creator, I think it was Luke Stevens who started to go on this quest and then got distracted by something here and did something
as it
completely
happens
different.
in our game.
That's how life turns out sometimes. And he then went back to Semin because the quest marker told him go back to Semin, and he was talking to like Gnarly and Lord Semin. They were like, "What the heck did you do? Where did you go? We find the thing already. This happened and so on." And they gave him really a hard time, and he was sitting there like mind blown, like what the heck just happened here? Like,
and once again, it's still the same philosophy. We like consequences, but we don't like timed quests to fail because that feels wrong, because you feel like I didn't know it was timed, and we just want to show you something a little different, and it feels like there are consequences, but you don't feel like you're punished. Actually, I wrote that quest in KCD1.
The Neuhof one?
Yeah,
I loved it. We had a really great video about that before we released the game.
Yeah.
Because it exactly showed the
consequences of your actions.
Consequences, exactly, and the philosophy we had.
You can go straight to the item.
I know, I will just go by foot.
Yeah.
Tip. So we are looking either the gravekeeper digger. The guy could have told us, or we find this sack here of charcoal.
And tells you that they went this way, actually, so that's what you have to tell Lord Semin.
This way, Lord Semin. Where are you?
On the horse.
On the horse. Hello, sir.
Found anything, lad?
Yeah, we found it. Let's go. And I will just jump on my little horsey here.
And I think this is a little thing, but look to your right.
You see that?
In other games, they would teleport Lord Gnarly on the horse.
Yes.
We don't do that. We really make him to go there on foot because it feels more real. So even, for example, when people are coming back from quests, they really go on the road. If they see some bandits, they will fight them. Everything will for the impression of realism or authenticity of the world.
And you know why they left earlier? Because as you saw, Gnarly was also looking around this
he
cemetery.
Actually found another clue, and
he didn't tell us. And
now you can actually talk, if you do it economically, Henry will actually say something similar, what we did say, how the nobility got poor.
Oh, it was too slow.
Nothing.
Can I get some water, please?
Sure.
Yeah, because guys, stay hydrated, that's very important. There's no hydration in KCD, but there's food in the game, and that is my life lesson, kind of, my tips and tricks to survive.
Maybe
always
another secret. It's not a secret. It's like explanation of a mechanic that is there. All our food items have like different values. They usually make you less hungry. But we also try to simulate that some foods have a little energetic value, but are so filling. So
roasted duck, for instance.
Well, it is both. But we simulated that, for example, that some items you will get hungry after eating them a little faster. So little things.
So something happens here. So the tracks are stopping. So apparently we lost the tracks that we are following. So probably a little detour we have to do now. Have a look. And again, they will also be looking. So if they find the thing we are looking for first, then they will continue and so on. So eyes and ears to the ground. Is that something I can pick up? Of course, give me that.
More experience to your strength for your leg day.
Absolutely. Hey, dude, pick everything you find. That's a God-given RPG rule. Oh, you receive gemstone ring?
You actually have a perk.
Oh.
That will sometimes make you find hidden things when you're picking up things. Yes.
See?
Yes.
I did the right choice, and I see also
it was really lucky because the ring, it's one of the luckiest finds because the ring is really expensive.
I'm lucky.
And it has a lot of charisma. So if you gemstone, you see 300 groschen.
Dude.
Yeah. You were really lucky.
I feel it. I'm a very lucky pumpkin. There is coal. We are looking for a coal wagon. Let's go find something. Again, deep forest. And Husa, there's a wagon here. Explore. The blacksmith cart.
Hey, I found the blacksmith's cart.
Oh, he just shouted.
Yeah, and they'll come.
This is not so. This is not a weird marker. Not that you think like this is another, like, you know, common games thing. It's just moss or
Yeah, it is.
or how this is called, like mushrooms or whatever is growing on.
It's mostly moss, but yeah.
The blacksmith's cart.
Mm-hmm.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to
A lot of rotten apples here. Blacksmith cart with rotten apples. Seems rotten, the situation. Nothing in there. We should investigate, guys. What do you think? Yeah, let's go. So, Apollina, tell us something about this part
Apollonia
of
in
Apollonia. Sorry, about this.
In Czech, it's Apollina.
Yeah.
And it's like this region is called Bohemian Paradise in current Czech language. And these are like these formations of sandstones. It's really nice. If you're ever in Czech Republic, I really suggest go there. But in the game, in our game, this is like a place where a lot of bandits are hidden, actually. It's one of the more dangerous places. So if you're at the beginning of the game, be careful for the bandits on the roads. They are really strong. Be careful at the beginning of
effing wolves, new nemesis, dude.
True. But there's a lot of secrets also there. So if you're
and you are going to tell us again.
Yeah, no, nothing too specific. But you know, so it's like this decision whether it's a dangerous place, but there's a lot of secrets there. And now when you're on the quest, it's actually a very good thing to do this quest at the beginning because you have these two guys.
Yeah.
They're really strong.
Yeah.
So
Well.
So even if somebody who doesn't know how to play
Excuse
the
me, I absolutely beat the shit out of Grandpa here. By the way, here
you're pretty safe with these guys.
Bandits equals free money. So
true. That's another actually. Some of our really experienced testers, when they play the game, the thing they do is they find the places with the strongest bandits. They beat the shit out of them. They loot all their equipment, and they get like this head start.
Maybe you can. What are you like?
You can draw attention to something you hear. Ooh.
Something's going on. Shh.
Yeah.
I do. There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer.
We need to be quiet. Don't do that. That's better.
What do we do now? I heard more than two voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatigo used to come make a fire here and jump over it. And so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly, but I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here. So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, and we can get up there nicely.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
Sure, sir. With a bit of luck, there might be some girls there too.
I could do without girls with voices like that. Now get going.
You actually had an option there. Now you agree to scout the camp, and it helps you actually. But once again, it's Kingdom Come, a lot of options. It could have played a little differently.
First of all, I will. Would you say I should rather take the? Yeah, maybe I take my butter knife.
I think the knife is, if you want to showcase, for example, master strikes.
Yeah.
The short sword or the I don't know the name in English. This weapon is better for that.
It's super hard to execute them. I will try my best, but okay. So we hear voices.
With my own two eyes. She had one different than the other. All right.
There's the camp. There are the bandits.
Oh,
careful.
But you see the rabbit there, so.
Why? Some people might like it. I don't know who's like that.
Oh, the rabbit ears? No.
Yeah, it's like a little icon beneath the compass. It shows you how visible you are and whether they're like trying to recognize where you are. So the ears of the rabbit shows you.
It's
how
also
visible you
another
are.
quality of life thing we decided that helps with the stealth gameplay.
And once again, the rabbits are not something we came up with. Well, we came up with that for this game or the other guys in the offices. But these were usually placed in real historical manuscript.
There you go.
Yeah, these little rabbits in quite a funny situations.
So.
Seems we can't avoid a fight. I hope you're ready, Henry.
Are we ready?
And now you have more options, but I think you should charge them. You can go in stealth if you want to, but I think, you know...
I'm all for mincemeat. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
You should, you know, shout Leroy while charging them.
Yeah, Leroy Prokop.
Yeah.
So, hold your horses, son. Okay.
You might have whipped me in that pig pen, but this is a different matter. So, how are we
But he remembers that I whipped him. Did you see that?
Exactly.
Did you see
Exactly.
that? Did you see that? Huh?
Exactly.
He recognizes that I...
And these are...
Uh-oh. No.
Just go straight to them.
Okay.
Yeah, you could have been like the ally on the top, like shooting with a crossbow.
Yeah.
But you know, we said we would like to show some master strikes if that's possible.
The pressure is high now.
But I think, you know, most of the bandits will be fighting with the two strong guys.
That was an epic pull of the sword, so I'm ready, guys. I am ready.
I'll show you.
Leroy Jenkins! There you go, you filthy bandit. Oh, attack from the back, always recommended. Okay. Easy! Minced meat. Where are the effers? Where are they? And 1 and 2 and 3 and... Okay. Sorry. Loot! Torch. Always take a torch.
And, you know, we've said it many times. For example, everything... Dried mint.
Fresh order.
Yeah. Everything you're looting, well, everything the guys are wearing, you can loot. When you loot everything, you can just transfer all items. You will see that the bandit... He got naked.
He even lost his hair.
Yeah, he was bald even before.
He was bald.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, his outfit is wrecked because we gave him
a good thrashing.
A good thrashing, beating. Marigold, always take it. Dried apples, I like dried apples. Do you like dried apples?
Not really.
No. But wine is something. No, you don't drink so much. Do you enjoy a good glass of wine?
I do drink a little.
Okay.
Way less than ordinary Czech guy, but yeah, wine is nice.
First we kill them and then we drink their wine. That's terrible. So we have I don't have to lockpick this. We looted the keys from them.
It's another little system.
Yeah.
In here in a bandit camp, it doesn't really matter that much. But as I said, you know, when you can't actually lockpick a chest, it might be easier to pickpocket somebody for their key.
They were quite well prepared and geared up. So again, free money. That's actually true. So yeah, excuse me, sorry. I was looting. Looting and leveling. That is the two main parts. Like a true RPG.
Right, Henry.
I never met him. Never met them, right?
Yeah, both are viable.
Never actually seen them, but I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the
So you found the bandits, but there were no hands of the blacksmiths. You know, so the guys you're looking for weren't there.
Yes.
The weapons weren't there. So you still have to look for them, but they should be close by.
Reinforcements or let's go?
Oh, let's
go.
Let's Leroy everything.
Let's Leroy them to Valhalla.
Yeah.
So.
We had everything clear, Venza.
Venza.
You tried to fuck with me. So until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
Make no difference to me, Venza. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you.
Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time with the Johnny, sir?
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours. Ahem, gentlemen, I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over, and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Samin, sir. Well, of course you can have everything back. Just as long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
What are you gaping at? At them!
At them.
This fight is going to be a little harder, so show yourself.
Oh, dude. My body is ready. So is my blade. So.
Are you going to apply your tactics of, you know...
Attacking from the
yeah,
back?
Exactly.
Of course. Oh, but this dude is attacking me. I didn't see that coming, huh? Come on, I will try it. Oh no, oh, he tricked me well.
Yeah. You're trying to place the Master Strike.
Yeah, but the Master Strike is really hard. I need them. No? Okay, it's difficult.
But you did kill him anyway.
Yeah, I did kill him anyway.
You're still fighting the big guy. And you can see he lowered his visor on the helmet.
Yeah, and I will bonk him on the head. But I should not bonk him with my butter knife. Oh shoot.
Yeah, actually, the club would be better for this big armored guy.
Yeah. Are you saying he would enjoy clubbing?
I'm not really sure, but you know, you are 3 versus 1, so he gave up.
Yeah.
Henry, are you listening? Come here.
Yeah, excuse me. Discuss.
What now? One of them bastards fled into the rocks. Chase him down and bring him back.
Did you see which way he went?
No, I had other things on my hands. Besides, you're the one who's supposed to keep watch.
But they'd taken him captive. What use would he be to us?
Are you deaf? Didn't you hear what they said? They took him captive because he wanted to drive off with the load. They fucked over Radovan, fucked over his lordship, and wanted to fuck over that bandit too. They were in cahoots. Only the thief wanted to rob the thieves. And they deserve the same punishment, if not more.
What punishment?
Actually, there's going to be quite a big decision in a minute. Not with Gnarly here, but with the guy that fled.
Never.
We should find him then before he absolutely leaves the map, right? So let's go and check him out. But first, I want to finish this good conversation with this very interesting...
Nice gentleman.
Yeah. Okay. Where should we go?
Yeah.
So he fled into the rocks, right?
You saw it in the cutscene, he fled.
Oh, first! Sorry, bro.
Let me go. I just want to go home.
This is one of the...
Not yet, bro.
Yeah, you'll deal with him later.
Yeah. So there's a little fireplace, a little camp thing going on. Maybe here?
Yes.
Should I draw a weapon just in case? You know, you never know, and you could get jumped at. I mean, the rabbits would tell you if you get jumped at. Oh!
He's hurt.
Hello, sir. I would like to talk to you.
Now, Venser, you know where to run to. Yield.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I do yield, it's the rope for me anyway.
Okay, important. You leave with me no choice. You never know what might happen. You're no match for me. Can't you think of any other solution?
Try the other solution.
Should we try the other solution just for the number 4, number 2, number 1, 2, 3? You want the other solutions? 4, 2, 4. 2 is medium. You never know what might happen. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Master strike here. Everyone is saying 4.
Okay. Let's try it.
Can't you think of any other way out of this?
Well, you could let me go.
Why would I?
Maybe for coin.
Maybe he has some other thing?
I'm listening.
No, to hell with your coin.
To hell
Well,
with
I'm
your
not
coin?
sure if to hell with...
No.
Well, I'm honestly not sure where this leads to, but there's a little option. I think, well, maybe there'll be a fight, so try this.
Now keep your damn coin. None of that.
Now try persuading him.
Who knows what they'll do to you? You might just get a whipping.
For robbing Semine, that old miser. He'll have me strung up from the nearest tree. I'd be better
Toss
off
your coin
jumping
to your Henry.
I saw you cozying up with Gules. Seems to me he trusts you pretty much.
What? He wanted to skin me alive.
But he didn't.
What's that got to do with anything, anyway?
Well, I'd say you have a way with the nobles. People trust you. You just say it was the rashness of youth. Pour ashes on your head, and they'll be lenient. You'll tell Lord Semine it was a youthful folly, eat crow, and that'll be that.
Convince his lordship. I'm not sure.
Well, either you give it a try, or we fight it out, or you jump.
Although, always said I could talk my way out of anything. For sure. I'm better at it than fighting with strangers or diving head first off a cliff. All right. But only if you'll put in a good word for me. You'll tell them...
The dialogues are just amazing.
Right
Good,
away.
good job, designers. Writing all the things. They're so intricate. They're so deep. They're like all meaningful. It's not just a stupid yes and no. Consequential. You say something, something happens. You don't say something, something
And
happens.
I actually gave you bad advice. If you would tell him that you're listening for the coin, he would give you another secret map, little secret, and then you could fuck him over. You could promise him that you'll let him go, and then there's still a decision to tell him, no, I just got the map from you, and now we'll go back to this guy once again. But even what you did right now, you promised him that you will give a good word for him.
Yeah.
And you can, or you can decide not to. As I said, these little choices.
We got some groschen of old Mister. I get bonked on my hand.
Oh no, this is a Semine.
Semine, yeah.
We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible about what happened with these hands.
I could use a ride. No thanks. Would you wait? What happens with the hands? You know what? Do we want to know first what happens with the hands? Or
There's actually, well, you could ask them, because as I was saying, you know, we are trying to establish good and important characters. Actually, the bandits you caught will be there on the Semine later on.
They want to know what happens with the hands.
What's going to happen with
Let's ask him. But the hands will be later on on Semine, and they will actually, based on how you behaved, they will give you some new quests. And pretty good one, actually.
Gnarly'll have a word with him.
And now you have the option to do what you promised.
Should we?
Or to fuck him over.
Should we fuck him over and actually be good guy Henry and, you know, like, hey. And did you see that this is kind of hidden in a way? It wasn't straightforward, like with a marker. You talk to him and immediately like, no, it's like you have to think about the situations. What would you do? How do you naturally get to those situations? Everyone wants to say number one, so let's try that.
Yeah, let's be a good guy.
Yeah.
Good guy.
Good guy Henry. Handsome Henry.
Yeah, and we at Warhorse really love these little choices that are impactful. They will not like close something too important for you, but you feel like your every little actions have some weight to it. And that's what we really like.
But I also have a lot of weight on me, the weight of all the loot I took, so I could absolutely use a ride home.
Wait until you're my age.
Yeah, let's go with
Well,
them.
let's get going.
And there's this little thing. You're finally awake.
You're finally awake. I was an adventurer like you.
Yeah.
It weren't like
Just
that
don't,
at all.
you
We shook on
arrows
it.
to your
On the
knees.
way,
Yeah.
You had the idea we'd keep it.
What? That ain't true.
Leave it out, you two. One way or another, you wanted to fuck me over. Doesn't matter whose idea it was.
Irony, of course.
Ebony and ivory live together in perfect. What the hell is that?
I'm an absolutely amazing singer. It's
okay,
it's one of my hidden skills, which is unlocked after 2 hours of streaming, and the loss of oxygen in my brain.
I think Ebony and Ivory were the guns of Helsing, weren't they? Oh, who knows?
Ebony and Ivory, is that from? I think it's from Simon and Art Garfunkel, right?
I have no idea.
Ebony and Ivory. Anyway, so back to Bohemia 1403. Thank you for staying with us still. Yeah.
No, we're just having a chat.
Yeah, of course.
By the way, we're streaming something, but
Of course.
you can tell him something.
Oh! You'll die. No,
They're
I don't.
They're asking what will happen to
I don't know, bro. You fucked up, man. Like, what do we want to do?
You're such a rat, Frenzy.
On the other hand, when I hear you lot going on and on, I reckon he might not give a damn.
I'm innocent. I swear on my soul.
Is that supposed to soften my heart? Pah. Every man's your cur.
Should I dismount and jump off and hope for the best?
I think they will end at the square in Troskowitz.
Okay. We're almost there. Listening to the poor fellows here.
After that, the quest basically ends, so you can go back to Radovan and tell him this is the blacksmith that actually gave you the quest, or gives you the quest in the game. And we can, if we have time, we can try some blacksmithing.
Of course.
Or we can explore.
Of course. Or just rob everyone blind and kill the guard that offended my poor little.
That's not going to be as easy as the bandits. And there will be no. And actually, if you would do it while these guys see you, they'll try to kill you as well because they will join the fight.
No problem with old Sami.
Sure.
Yeah. Dude, I want to knock him down on his horse. Look at him, like. This arrogancy, nobility. Oh, we are also sitting on the wagon here. So.
Gnarly is a good guy. I like him. I really do.
Gnarly is riding here in the front. That's Samin.
That's Samin. Sorry, I'm still,
That's the one who got knocked over the head by me.
True.
Yeah. Oh, look.
But he did remember that.
Yeah.
He felt like you're a good warrior.
I mean, I wonder why he did, because the hit was hard enough to make him forget all his family members. Thanks a lot, Captain. Okay. Okay. Will do.
Yeah, this
Up. Oop. Bye. Bye. Good. Bye. Bye. Waving. Photo mode. Oh no, they're too far away. Oh, but that would be maybe that.
That'll be a nice shot.
Maybe like this, huh?
Take a screenshot.
Yeah. Wait. Like this, maybe.
Yeah, this is really nice one, honestly.
Take it. Did I did it?
Yeah, you did.
Nice.
Okay, so now we are free to roam. We could go to Takov to make some swords or anything.
First, I need to take more herbs.
Your leg
because
day.
it's free.
And
leg day.
you found a ring. You want to find another one.
Yes, of course.
But you're extremely lucky. That's not something.
Of course, I am extremely. Wait a moment. First of all, it's skill. What you call luck, I call absolutely pure pro gamer moves. Right? That is what you call a pro gamer move.
Yeah.
But is that sage?
Yeah, it is.
We needed sage for something, right? I was missing something. I think it was sage for any of those.
Maybe.
Yeah, but pretty much that is one of the many ways, of the several ways how we can get to the wedding. And again, just to put this into some
blind drunk.
Yeah. Hello, sir. Hired hand. Hail. Yeah. Bye. So this is one of the many ways how we can actually get on the wedding quest. And the wedding quest, as we said, is one of the main quests where you have to go. That's also the natural borders of the preview. So we didn't see that finale of the quest yet. But Henry and Hans get into a big fight. They part ways. We saw that already. They don't like each other much at some point, and you have to find out how you can get to that wedding. One way is the blacksmithing route. That is what we did right now. So it was really, they were asking, hey, be part of the blacksmithing here. We will teach you. But there's this problem, the card, which we just solved. But there's other ways as well, which we don't spoil at this moment. Maybe in some other stream we can try the other route.
We could.
But the point again is that this is a huge RPG and decisions matter, and that is the really, really, really big point. Nothing happens because we force it on you. Nothing is there and you have to solve it. It's really your decisions. Most of the quests are solvable in different ways, right? As well.
Yeah, most of them.
So you can skip the dialogues. If you don't want to talk to all the people, don't talk to them. Skip it all. You can skip the cutscenes if you want, because why do you have to watch all the cutscenes if you don't want to? Of course you don't want to. You can skip everything you want. However, if you do watch the stuff or if you do listen to the dialogues, then you might get some extra information, the little point of interest hint or something. And of course the speech skill goes up. The deeper the more you talk, the better you get. Exactly. At some point you will be as skilled as I am in talking. Or Prokop.
Really shines when it gives you these options, and you're just trying to do whatever you want and really try it. The game is deeper than it might seem at the first glance. Really, try to play your Henry whatever way you like. Try to roam, try to steal, try to fight, try to, have conversation with people. That's the best our game has to offer.
Absolutely. And slowly but steadily, we are coming to the end of today's stream. Again, it was 2 hours of awesomeness watching me winning.
Obviously.
Right?
How many master strikes did you do, Toby?
Absolutely 0. I tried, but he died before I was able to.
Yeah, that was the reason. He died too fast.
But I couldn't show it, unfortunately, because I just didn't manage to pull it off. But you can maybe explain how a master strike works or what it actually is.
Yeah, actually, that's another, I think, huge improvement for the first game. The first game in combat, it kind of valued defensive gameplay a little too much. So we wanted
Which plays into my cards. I do love that defensive play.
So we wanted for you to be a little bit more aggressive, there are still defensive types of gameplay you can use if you like that, but Master Strikes now works that you can't just block at the right time. When you're supposed to block, now if you attack at the same time from the opposite side, then you will do a Master Strike. So it's a dangerous move.
So I attack you from the right.
And if I attack at the same time from the opposite direction, I will do this special move. So it is very strong, but it's risky. So
and it's skill based.
And it really is skill based, yeah.
This is cool. This is because some people said, "Oh, they dumped down the combat." This is really not what we did. We streamlined it way more. So it's easier to pick up. The animations flow better. It plays better. It gives you better feedback. The weapons have a bigger oomph in them, but it still is based on the same mechanics and the same principles we did in KCD1. Plus, it in parts, if you want to excel in it, you have to have skill. That's just a fact. And the Master Strikes are now a skill-based thing that you have to do manually. And I think that is pretty cool. And if you again want to do that, go for it. If you don't want to do it, don't go for it. Fine.
Actually, by accident, you found this place where these very poisonous
Amanita muscaria mushrooms.
And this is mushrooms, yeah. And with these, you can brew the most dangerous poison there is in the game.
So I'm not opening up the map now to tell everyone, right?
Now they obviously they grow in multiple places, but specifically in here, there's quite a lot of them, and it's close to Troskovitz, so it's close to the alchemy bench, and it's.
How is this potion called? Can you remember?
Bane potion.
Bane potion. We know this already from KCD1, and had this little sickle, I think, or scythe on there, and you can actually rub those potions and remedies on your weapons.
Yeah, and it's way more useful now in KCD2. In KCD1, it was very limited in use. And it's really strong. I actually, when I was doing my full continuous playthrough, I used this potion to overcome fights that were too hard for me.
Someone says another gameplay tip. I think that is definitely a gameplay tip. But again, because it's an RPG, I can't stress this enough, and you do the things that you want to happen will happen. If you decide you go the alchemy way and learn alchemy and use that a lot, then you can brew these Bane potions. You can find them in the world, you can buy them in the world, but if you can brew them, you can either sell them, get rich, filthy rich, or you can just use them on your weapons and make yourself stronger, and make them poisonous and so on. Every hit will be more lethal and so on and so on. So I think that's a great one. Is there, guys, so we are almost at the end. If you have any questions, try to shoot something. I see hood. Oh, I read it somewhere. So putting up the hood. So you can put down the visor of your helmet. That is something that we had in KCD1. Again, it's a little bit. Yeah.
It's not only cosmetic.
It's not only cosmetic, of course not.
Our every piece of our armor, it only applies its armor to the place it covers. So if your face is like uncovered, or if you have a helmet that can't cover your face, stronger opponents will target your head. And they will really harm you. So it's a good thing to find a helmet with a visor and to pull it down in fight.
But this goes both ways. So if you see someone without a helmet or without, I don't know, armor or whatever, just attack the uncovered areas and you will have a big advantage.
And there are actually combos. If you read some descriptions of the combos, some combos target specific places. So if you learn these combos and you see, uncovered place, you can apply that very masterfully.
So here it says if we use sleep potion on our weapon, will it make the enemies to sleep in a while, or do they need to drink it from the pot?
The sleep potion, actually, if you use it in sleep poison, if you use it in fight, it will just lower their stamina regeneration. If you do that in fight, but if you pour that in their kettle, for example, and they will eat it, yes, they will go to sleep. They will not fall down immediately, but they will find the nearest bed. And they will go to sleep. So that can be very useful. For example, if you're in a village, you want to steal something, you'll just do this. Everybody will go to sleep, and you will have easier way to steal things.
And now with the weather being so crappy. Oh, did we see that?
Yeah.
Oh, with the weather being so crappy, that was not intentional, but it just happened.
Yeah, it's the game. There are some lights there. I think they're either caravan or I think it's a caravan in the rain.
Oh, isn't that cool?
It is.
And I swear to God, I did not plan this.
No, this is the build we sent. This is basically the build we sent to the review. And they don't have a car. I think it's a caravan, but they don't have a car.
Doesn't matter. Oh, whoop.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And we are in the middle of a field in plate armor on a horse. No, you cannot get hit by. We should add that, shouldn't we? We should maybe it's something for the modders.
Yeah, that's a cool idea.
Get hit by lightning. Okie dokie, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I think slowly but steadily we are now at the end. This is the end.
You're using the mouse.
Yeah, I'm using the mouse, and I'm not supposed to use the mouse. Now it's correct. There we go. Just run some music as we always do. I hope it's hearable. So we are at the end again. So I hope you like what you see. I think what is important again to take from this gameplay session we did today is to understand that we are working on the game that is made by gamers and is made for gamers. Definitely. So we are you are us, and that is very important. We do games that we think are great, amazing, give you the opportunity to play an RPG the way how you want to play it. You want to go that way, go that way. You want to see this thing, see this thing. You don't want to see these things, well then just don't do them, right? And I think the beauty on this RPGs on KCD is that it allows you to really freely enjoy the game the way how you want to enjoy the game without anyone telling you what to do and what not to do. This is also how we developed this game. No one told us. The community told us. You told us. You gave us feedback on the first game. We saw it. We read it. We are not stupid. We even checked out which mods were downloaded and so on. Some things are by design. Live with it, guys. Savior Schnaps will be there. But again, same with the combat. We try to adjust it as much as possible.
True.
So that is important. I was already talking about this earlier, and we hear it slightly in the background. The music, of course, the original soundtrack, the OST, will be, of course, available on the Spotifys and Steams and whatnot. You can get it and blast your ears with the great sound of Jan Walter in Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Santa Barbara theme. It's awesome.
It's running right now, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, it is running right now. Amazing theme. I don't have a precise date yet, but don't worry. It will be, of course, you know us on the social medias. You will, once we have a date, you will immediately know it. Because when Warhorse says it, only then it's a true story. And we are also printing and working on vinyl, so that is something, if you're a fan of that should be available at some point as well. Okie dokie. Now, one last thing. I showed the trailer in the beginning. I will show it to you again. For those who missed it maybe in the beginning, we have a new episode, because I'm talking about music all the time. We have a new episode of the Luke Dale and Tom McKay Kingdom Come live action series, and it's releasing tomorrow. And since we were saying so many things about so many nice things about our developer, maybe especially Vitek Mitschke, my colleague from the marketing department, who came up with the entire script and everything. Kudos to you, bro. And I think so far everyone loved the chemistry between Henry and Hans. And as I said, tomorrow will be a new trailer, a new episode of the shenanigans of Luke Dale, aka Hans Capen, and Tom McKay, aka Henry of Skalitz. See you in a second.
My word. That is fucking impressive.
Thank you for having us, and I promise you we won't get in your way or make any unnecessary noise.
Luke. Tom, let's go explore.
No. You only get us into trouble. Again.
Bollocks, when have I ever done that?
Okay, I think that's it. Thank you very much for being with us. Do you have any famous last words?
Famous? No, just, you know, if you want to know anything about a game, you can watch it by yourself. We really, and it was a bold move by marketing. When we send the review codes, we allowed everybody to use their own footage. So if you want to know more, if you want to research, really just search the internet, find your favorite, YouTuber, check his gameplay. Don't trust only us, just watch other people, wait for reviews, and yeah, I'm pretty sure you'll really love what we are offering.
Yeah, I think that's a nice ending. Trust us and don't believe everything you read on the internet. Take care, guys. Have a great evening. See you in the next time, and stay vigilant, stay medieval, audentis fortuna you are.
Definitely.
Take care, guys. Bye.
Bye.